A pleasant day to everyone, to my beloved professor, Professor Eleanor Obayten, my classmates in Diploma in Teaching Values Education. Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. The philosophy of Philippine Normal University is anchored on education for personal renewal and social transformation. And PNU is dedicated to nurture innovative teachers and educational leaders. And I must say that it was a privilege to be a part of the PNU's alma mater. And term 3 is about to end. And with the love of the subject I have in my heart, that is teaching values education, I went extra mile to be a legitimate member or teacher of this discipline. And staying at PNU, one of the most challenging subject, and I would say one of the most difficult subject that tested my patience, my competence, and my passion in teaching is the assessment and evaluation in values education. Assessment and evaluation in teaching is an integral part of the lesson plan. And realizing the different types of assessments, we should not only focus on developing intellectual giants or emotional dwarf while leaving the affective part undeveloped. And in values education, assessing a student is not as simple as it may sound. I am always reminded of what my supervisor said, that teaching values education is a long process, and sometimes the skills are not that so easy to measure. And the Department of Education is pinning a big expectations on educational assessments than ever before. And as values education teacher for more than 20 years, I am continuously learning. I am continuously a work in progress. Developing instructional materials, including assessment, is a part of our responsibility, and we should really carefully map out the big picture of learning and be able to communicate it with our students throughout the progression of learning. And nowadays, traditional testing is subject to criticisms, and research suggests that there is a need to new, exciting, and innovative approaches to assessment, and it is now on the horizon. With the current advancement of how people learn, how students learn due to discoveries and modern technologies, the promise of productive research-based approaches to assessments are expected from us teachers in the field. I know that challenges are on the way, and we should always practice an open mind and have a teachable heart, because learning is more than absorbing facts. It is more than imparting knowledge. Every student needs a champion, as they say, no? And an adult who will never give up on them while learning. And these are us teachers. Thank you for a one-shot of a lifetime learning experience at Philippine Normal University. And I am hoping that those best practices, those takeaways from my very competent, dynamic mentors and classmates at Diploma in Teaching Values Education should continue to prosper. Mabuhay po ang Values Education teachers. Mabuhay ang Lucky 13 of PNU DTVE Batch 3 School Year 2022-2023. Godspeed, and hanggang sa muling pagkikita. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.